Now we'll do the step number 5, that is implementation of get method in the resource provider class. So till the last session we have finished the step number 4. Now we are going to implement the get method. So what we have to do in the get method implementation? In the get method, first we have to write the logic to read the sales order number which will be passed from the URI. After reading the sales order number, we have to validate the SO number, and once the sales order number is validated, it is active order, then we have to select the header data from VBAK, line term from VBAP, and the conditional records from the KONV table. And once you select all the data, you have to pass all the data to the requesting system. So those are all the steps we are going to perform into the get method. So go to SE24. This is our class name, ZCL underscore SO underscore RP, resource provider class. Go to the change mode. Place the cursor on the get method and here click on redefine. Now here we have to write our logic. So first do the data declaration. So as yesterday we have created our structure. In first session we have created our structure, that is Z sales underscore order. This is our main structure. So first data declaration I will do as GS underscore SO type Z sales underscore order. This is to set the response. Second, I will be taking LV underscore RES response type string. This I will set as a response. And third, to read the sales order number from the URI, that is LV underscore, let's say VPELN, and here type will be VBELN. Okay. Now, apart from this, we have to also declare the data for the internal table of items and as well as for the condition table. Okay. So very first I will define the structure for the condition table. Data GS underscore item underscore condition. Type this. Let's say GT underscore item underscore condition. Type standard table of Z sales underscore order item condition. Now second is GS underscore item. There's a type Z sales underscore. I'm showing each and every step. So if you are doing it the first time, you can know all the steps which I am following. Type Z sales underscore order underscore item. Then declare an internal table GT underscore item. Type standard table of Z sales underscore order underscore item. Save and check. No error. Now let's first read a URI parameter. Read a URI parameter, because when from the requesting system, when the requesting system will pass the request, when the service consumer will pass the request for the get method, they will pass the sales order number. So in the read block, we have to read the content of the parameter. Okay, so how to write logic for that? My LV underscore VP event, that is sales order number, equal to MO underscore request call the method that is get underscore URI underscore query parameter, and I'm reading the parameter with the name that is VPELN. So this query parameter I'm going to read from the URI. After that, now let's say if LV underscore VPELN is not initial, always first do the conversion exist, because we don't know, sometime the service consumer may not pass the leading 0. So once we read the SSR number from the URI parameter, always first do the conversion exist alpha input. For that, go to pattern, conversion exist alpha input. So here, by chance, if the requesting system is not passing the leading 0, system will convert to the internal format. Now, select the header data from the VBAK table. Select header data. Here I am using select all, but in real-time scenario, use only those fields which actually be required in our system or process. Select all, select single all from VBAK. I am using new web syntax here into @data gs underscore VBAK, where VBELN equals to LV underscore VBELN. Save and check. Oh, this is IV, not LV. This is IV underscore name. If the new open SQL syntax is used, it must be used throughout. So here I have to add @. Let's check one more time. Okay, this time no error. So this is the IV underscore name, not LV underscore name. Now, with the data form from the VBAK table, then we have to select the data from VPAP and the item conditions. If gs underscore VBAK VBELN is not initial, and if select all from VBAP into table @data gt underscore VBAP, where VBELN equals to gs underscore VBAK VBELN. That is select line item data. After that, we have to select the condition records. Select conditions. Select all from KONV into table @data gt underscore KONV, where KNUMV I have to check the field name. Okay, let me open the table KONV. KNUMV. So KNUMV equal to gs underscore VBAK KNUMV. Save and check. Again, I have to add @ at all the places because I am using the new ABAP syntax. No error till now. Just activate first. So till now what we have done, first we have read the parameter, that is the sales order number, from the query parameter with the name as VBELN, and if it is found successfully, then I'm converting into the internal format. Then I'm selecting header data, line item data, and the condition records. Now the next task is to pass all this data in our div structure, that is gs_so. Now here first I need to add one more item here, one parameter as the message, return message. Type, let's say char 100 I'm adding in my, okay, not here, not in the sales order item. At the header level I want to add in our main structure, that is z sales_order. Here I want to add one more parameter as message. In case of any errors are there, I will return that error in this message. Okay, so in our main structure, that is z sales_order, add one field as the message. Now pass the data to structure, copy all the fields, from our structure. Here gs_SOVBELN equal to gs_VBAK VBELN. Second is my customer ID, that is gs_SO Kunnar equals to gs_VBAK Kunnar. For writing all this logic, this will take a little bit of time, but definitely we have to do all these steps when we are doing getting the REST API. VKORG gs_VBAK VKORG, that is the sales order number. This one is the distribution channel, SOVTEG equals to gs_VBAK VTWEG. Next is the division, gs_VBAK. We can also use move corresponding if we have all the same fields. SPART equals to gs_VBAK SPART. BST NK BSTK, that is the purchase order number. Purchase order date, gs_VBAK BSTDK. Now this message I will pass later, and now this is the header data, right? All these are the header data. Now we have to add the line items. For the line items, make the loop at the VBAP table, that is loop at GT_VBAK into data GS_VBAK. I'm not giving any very clause here because I'm reading this only for the single SO number, so I'm not going to add here the very clause. Clear GS_VBAP. This is not a VBAK, you have to move the loop at gs underscore VBAP table. Now, what is the format? Our format of item table is like this: z sales underscore order underscore item. Okay. So what all the fields we have in the item table? Copy all: VBLN, Postnar, Matnar, Works, LGRT, KW Mensch, VRKME, WS element item conditions. So what here I will do, instead of all this, I will use move corresponding gs underscore item. Let's say move corresponding gs underscore VBAP to gs underscore item. Now, if you use the move corresponding, we'll get from the VBLN to the WS element, but definitely we have to pass the item condition here. Now, how to use the item condition? How to pass the item condition? Where gs underscore item conditions. Now we have to make a loop at the KONV table for the corresponding line item of the VBAP. Loop at GT underscore KONV into data GS underscore KONV. Now here we have to use the where clause, where KPOSN. Okay, let's first take the VBELN equal to gs underscore VBELN, and second field is the line item number, that is KPOSN, and KPOSN equals to gs underscore VBAP Postnar. This is the line item number. What we are doing, we are adding the conditional record for the each and every SO line item. Clear gs underscore KONV. As I mentioned earlier, this is completely coding part, and I am explaining each and every step, so this will take some time. Clear the structure inside the table. Now in the item condition, how many fields we have? We have VBLN, Postnar, KPOSN, KSHL, and WERT. I'm passing all the values here. Item condition SO number equal to gs underscore VBAP VBELN, and my second field is, that is the line item number of the sales order, that is the Postnar, equals to gs underscore VBAP Postnar, and third field I'm also passing from the condition number. Here I'm passing the KONV KPOSN, and then this is the condition number, gs underscore condition type equals to gs underscore KONV condition type, and this is the condition value in the KWERT field. This is the condition value from KONV table. Here also I think I missed one field, that is the condition step number. If you see the KONV table, we have one more field, that is the step number of type 3. So let me add this field also in the condition structure. Go to item. Inside the item, I have item conditions. And here I have to add one more field, that is the step number, condition number. So when activate, this field also I have to populate in the item condition, that is the step number. This will also from the KONV table, that is the step number. Okay. So for the line item 10, 20, 30, etc., for the each sales order number, we have to read the conditional record. So this will first populate data for the corresponding line item of VBAP. Here we have to loop at the VBAP table. For each and every item, system will read the condition. Append GS underscore item to GT underscore item. Why it is giving error? Okay, it is not the KNB. We have to use the KNUMB. VBAK KNUMB. No error. So for each line item, we are reading the conditional record, and I am appending the data into the condition table to GT underscore item underscore conditions. Before the loop, clear the structure. Now we have all the condition what is corresponding line item in the GT underscore condition table. Now you have to assign this condition against the current line item, that is GS underscore VBAP line item. So here my GS underscore item condition, this is the internal table, equal to GT underscore item condition table. Okay, what we are doing here, first we have add all the condition for this line item into the GT underscore item conditions, and then after this loop and before the end loop of the VBAP table, we have to assign all this condition to the item conditions. Once we assign this, at the bottom clear the table, because for each and every line item we'll be having the different set of condition records. Now append GS underscore item to GT underscore item. This will continue for each and every record of the sales order. Here we have populated the sales order header data, then we have make a loop at the GT underscore VBAP, and we have populate the work area of the GS item. For that record, we have populated the condition record. Condition records are collected in internal table, and that internal table is assigned to the corresponding line item table item conditions. And after this, we are appending GT underscore item. So once this is over, so our main structure is GS underscore SO, and here we have items, that is also table, equal to GT underscore item. Now in this way our data is ready based on the sales order number which we have read from the URI parameter. We populated all header data, line item data, and condition record into a global structure GS underscore SO. Now once the data is ready, we have to send the data back to the request as a response. So for sending data back as a response, First, we have to convert into the JSON format. And for converting into JSON format, we'll use one class that is called as slash UI2 slash CL underscore JSON, call a static method serialize, press Ctrl plus space, move the cursor over here, and then press Ctrl Shift and enter. What we are doing here, we are doing a serialization, converting this data into the JSON format. So here in the data, we have to give our structure, and in the receiving, we have to give the JSON, which is nothing but a string. So for that, we have already defined one string as LV underscore response. So after populating data, we are converting, doing a serialization, that is converting our internal format into the JSON. So once we convert into the JSON, we have to set the response. How to set the response? That is mo underscore response create entity brackets set string data IV underscore data equal to LV underscore response. Remove the space here. What we have done here, we have converted the our internal data, internal format data into JSON format, and this JSON format we have to set as a response. So for that, we have written m underscore response create entity set string data IV underscore data equal to our response. Now, along with the data, I also want to set the format of the data into JSON. So for keeping the format as JSON, again type mo underscore response set header field here. In the name, I will write as content hyphen type. The content type for this I am going to set as JSON. So here write as application slash JSON. Save, check, activate. So in this way, we have set the response. Before ending this, I will again explain what all this process we have done in this. So very first step is we have done the data declaration. Then we have read the URI parameter. After reading the URI parameter, we have convert the sales order number to internal format. Then based on this sales order number, we have selected header data, line item data, and the condition record. First, we populate all the header data. Then for each line item, first we have passed the line item details. After that, we have make a loop at the condition record for the respective line item. We have attached the conditions to the line item table, and after the end of the loop of the line item table, we are assigning all the items to the main structure. Then we are converting this internal data format into the JSON, and we are setting as a response. Save and activate. So in this way, we are done with the get method, implementation of get method. Okay, so now to test this, we have to use a third-party tool. So here I am going to use third party tool as a Postman, and through Postman I will make a request call by passing a self-order number and to reading the data that I will explain in the next section.